Just checking something. Good morning. Good morning. It's Wednesday, August 3rd, 2022. My name is Terry Morgan. We are here to practice Baguazhang, the 8 palm changes. We have practiced some fundamentals. We've worked on palm change 1, palm change 2, and we're working on palm change 3 this week. As I mentioned before, I spent quite a bit of time on the first couple of changes and on the fundamentals. I've really been hammering on that because my intention is to speed things up so that we spend the 3 days on 1 palm change. And that will be a little bit more complicated as the palm changes get to be a little more complicated. The range of movement, the ability to stay centered as you spin, as well as understanding the idea of inside, outside, which direction am I turning? Am I turning to the outside? Am I turning to the inside? Depends on a lot of what we do in Bagua depends on that understanding, so it matters. I'm also looking at, just because we're doing announcements here, I'm looking at what to do next, what's coming up next for this time slot. Okay, so Monday through Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, what should I do next? I'm interested in suggestions. I'm interested in hearing what might work well for anybody that's watching. Thursday and Friday, again, for the foreseeable future, are going to remain Qigong days. That seems to work well for me, and it seems to work well for folks who are trying to learn things. As I work through some of the additional material that I still have, I've got quite a bit. What are people interested in, right? So I have still remaining that I haven't done much of anything with, Dragon Sword and Wudang Taiji. Neither of those are easy forms. I left them to the end just like everything else, right? The easy stuff comes first. You do the complicated stuff when you get a little bit better at the easy stuff. That sense of complexity, I have to question whether or not it's a good thing for this particular class. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. That feedback, that tell me something, is something that I want, okay? Let's get started with practice this morning. So you put it up in the chat, you put it in comments, you can send me an email, your choice. Could be, pay more attention to this level of foundation work, could be pay more attention, we'd like a little bit more advanced series on this. Lots and lots of opportunities here. I also, just because I'm still doing announcements, I have the newsletter started. I got a bunch of work done on it yesterday, so it's coming. I had intended to publish at the beginning of the month. It looks like it's going to be closer to the 15th. Just so you know, that delay is a result of a distraction, something that I didn't want that has been imposed on me, and I still don't want it, but I've had to deal with it. So that, I apologize for the delay. The reason for it is the distraction. The idea that I'm including in this newsletter is that there are explanations, and there are certain types of things that are easier to understand if you're reading them or you can see them on the page versus trying to absorb them verbally. The directions and some of the changes for Bagua would be part of that. Alright, so I do need to prepare a couple of things. It looks like I said, it looks like probably closer to the 15th. I'm gonna go for the 10th, but it's probably close. Just give myself a little leeway there, because I do have a couple more things that I'm working on that, fingers crossed, might turn out to be something pretty good. And I have an opportunity. There's an opening. There's a chance, and I'm going to take it. All right. So let me bring this together here. That sense of persistence. I'm here again today. And that sense of optimism that there's something more that I'm looking at, that I'm working toward, that I'm, whether it's in this class or something else, that it doesn't matter. That sense of something more, use that in class. It can be here or it can be something else, but that feeling, that optimism, that sense that, oh, I'm close. I'm really close, and I just need this little bit more to get there. That sense. Along with the idea that that little bit more that you need, you've already got it. It's not a question of can you. It's a question of applying what you can do to the task, and in my case, completing it. Feet about shoulder width apart. Basic stretches. Open the arms, wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, bend the knees. Pull up through the crown of the head, pull up through the waist. And circle the front. Back around to both sides. Up along the center line. And reach out. Roll up through the spine. Reach out over the legs. Stretch out. One more. Keep the knees bent. Fingertips reach up. Elbows drop down. Wrists. Follow the fingertips down. Roll down through the spine. As if you're holding something heavy that's pulling your fingers down, and you're going with it. Reach out. Elbows drop down, wrists, fingertips, hands return to your sides. Don't stop. Up along the center line, I'm going to turn to my right, you're going to turn to your left. Big circle. One more. And come to center. Turn to the other side. I'm going to my left, you're going to your right. Big circle. And again. Turn, excuse me. Turn through the hips and turn through the waist. One more time. And come to center. Elbows drop down, wrists, fingertips, hands return to your sides. Alright, leg stretches. Right leg front, left leg back. Not too low, but open. And not into the knee, into the heel. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Push down. Go down. Keep going. And come on up. Other side. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and sing. Keep going. Keep going. And come on up. Alright. Relax for a second. This, again, I talked about this a little bit yesterday, this lowering is intended to strengthen both the back of the front leg and your ability to sustain the body over the leg. We're going to use this both in Bagua practice as well as in some other things. So it's partly paying attention to what we need for this class, and it's partly me paying attention to some things that I intend to do, that I intend to record. And I would like to have a better range of motion than what I have now. Not too bad right now, but I've had better, and I would like that back. Thank you so much. So that part of, and it goes with our development. We're going to practice our foundation stuff here this morning. As we develop through our practice, right, we gain facility with the movements. That's just, that's practice. It's what happens, right? We don't practice if we don't, right? If we don't practice, that facility fades. It does. It's human. That's what happens. We can regain it. So if you already know how to do something, your mind knows how to do it, but your body's just not in great condition to do it today. All right? You can regain that. You know what it is, you know how to do it, you can get back to it. Maybe. Depends. Your body has to cooperate with you. The part of learning for the first time is different. So when I look at certain things, I talk about, yeah, I used to be able to do that, and I want to get back to it. I want to be able to do that again. All right? And so what do I remember being able to do, and what can I not do today? that I remembered I used to be able to do and would like to be able to do again. What are the steps that I need to take to regain those abilities? The same steps that I need to take to regain those abilities were the same steps that I need to take to gain them in the first place. If I don't have the holding strength in my leg and through my hip and my torso, I cannot go up and down on one leg. Not going to happen. It has to be there. It's not all of a sudden I can do this because I know how to do it. It's I have to build that strength, that development of skill, that development of physical ability, muscle memory, and understanding of what we're doing, right? That combination. As I go through some of these sets, and I'm explaining some of this because as I go through some of these sets, that sense of what do I need to do? What do I need to remember? Or what do I need to learn in order to do this particular movement? Right? Part of me is I remember I could do this and I know how to do it, and I just need to work on the body a little bit. Right? That recognition. Where am I? What am I doing? Right? Where are you? What are you doing? What's the next step for you to develop your practice? Feet together, slide walk. Hands at your sides, bend the knees, ready on the left, open the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn around, start on the right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn around again on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn around and start on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, relax. How'd that feel? Seriously, this is the pause and assess class. How did that feel? Do you feel comfortable with that walk? Do you feel comfortable with that step? Is it, not so great yet? I'm having trouble with the back foot. I'm having this. It's not a nice glide. It's more of a little kind of a bumpy thing. Okay, knowing, I've talked about this before, knowing what you're doing makes all the difference. You can't correct it if you don't know what you're doing, right? If you're not paying attention, what's going on in your hip, what's going on with your foot, then if there's something that needs to be corrected, how are you going to find it? Side step, turn around. Pay attention in this one. Focus to the front, focus to the back. Also pay attention to this idea that the head, your spot, it's the last place you see and the first place you see. All right? Keep that motion steady. We're going to use it. We're using it in Palm Change 3. And we'll use it a little more today. Stand straight. Pull up through the back. Bend the knees. Just a little bit. Ready? We're going to go that way. Go to the right. Open right. Close left. Open left. Close right. Right. Left. Set the weight. Back the other way. Go to the right. Open, close, 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 open, close. Don't drift. Okay? As we, excuse me, as we were paying attention to in palm change 3, we have a couple of things that are a little bit different. I'm going to start over here. So, close to the outside, come around, open, close, open, turn, and come around again. That little bit of a spin, right? So we can go a little faster, a little bit, not too much, because the force of that spin matters. Being able to sustain that turn going back and forth depends on being centered, centering through the lower dantian, centering the center of gravity, your physical center of gravity, through the hips, not through the shoulders. Shoulders have to go with. As I... let me start over here. That turn and come around should be the best word I've got for it is contained. Okay, this is not wave my hand. This is not some no. No. Out, down, right? I'm here. Here, close, come around, close again, and turn this hand down, this hand up. Yeah, that was the nonverbal instruction. All right? So, this can come up here. This one, assume that there's something here. It's not there anymore. All right? Let me remove this. Down. Goes down. It does. It goes down. It goes down. Let me remove that too. All right, there are opportunities here. As we pay attention through the move, right? What are my hands doing? I'm waving my hands up here. What are they? There's nothing. No, don't do that. Don't do that. The other hand, up, right? It's going up and in. Could come out here. Could come here. It's intended to be here in the form, but this hand is coming around. This hand is protecting. This hand is coming through with force as I bring everything around. So I could just keep going. I could use that and just keep going. The form gives us a framework. The form gives us the range of opportunities that this particular art, Okay, not some other art, this particular art offers. So, certain kinds of moves belong with Bagua, they don't belong with Taiji, they don't belong with Shaolin, they don't belong with Tang Sudo, they belong to Bagua. Right? As we learn what that nature is, what's the nature of Bagua, right? We gain that insight from the movements. How we move, what we do, the way in which we turn, the way in which we open and close, how we transfer the weight, how we walk the circle. It's not the same as for Taiji, it's not the same as for Xingyi. It's not. That recognition and that nature of the form, this twisting, turning. Keeping all of that in mind as we're moving, with the idea that the twisting and turning has an underlying application, that it's not just, let's do some movement. It's not just, let me wave my hands around and see, you know, let me try and what is, right? All right, so since I'm here, to the inside of the circle, right foot front, I'm going to turn to the outside of the circle, close the left foot, this hand, clear, lock, nose, opportunities. Come around, step around, cross hands, this comes up, hello, open, more or less even. I'm at 55, 45-ish here. This is more or less even. Palm change 2, we're over here. This is palm change 3. Step around, close the right. Left hand covers the shoulder, right hand comes out on the back. Turn. Right foot turns on the heel. End of the center. Step. Down and up. Step behind. And turn. Open to the left. Alright? That, I'm going slow right now, and I'm going to pick it up in a minute. This change. If you set your back foot where am I? Close, going that way. Yeah, that was wrong. Hang on. Here. Right there. Where you can't see my feet. Let me try that from over here. Right here. Come back around. Twist, twist, twist. Turn and twist. That combination, turn, twist. Easy to lose balance, easy to mistake for some affected thing, right? If this hand doesn't have any force when it comes up, it won't be effective for anything. Here, here. Same with this hand going down, right? As this moves, yeah, I think you can see it. All right. I exaggerated that, but that's the point. Trying to show part of what is going on through the upper back and the shoulders. This area right here, below the shoulder blades, is what's working. We want to connect that through the waist, down into the hip, connect it through the waist, drop it into the hip, so that the body stays stable through the turn. All right. We have turn, and turn. All right, this turn here, go back the other way. Think about it for just a second. We're going to do this. This is part of, it's actually we do change and do both directions in palm change number 6. We're going to use this as a practice method right now. Okay, so start out right foot front, right hand to the center, close to the outside, come around, open, and close. Right hand under, left hand over. Come out, right hand up, left hand up, turn around, and step. Left hand up, right hand up, turn around, and step. Right hand, left hand, turn around, and step. Left hand, right hand, come around, and keep going. Left, right, turn around. Right, left, turn around. Keep going. Keep going. Left, right, and turn. Speed it up just a little bit. Hold through the center. Sink into the legs. Keep the shoulders connected. Pay attention to the turn. What are you doing in the turn? It's not empty. Pay attention to your direction. Keep going. Just a little tiny bit faster. And slow it down. 2 more. And last time. Close. Stay there. Stop. Relax. Notice a couple of things. About halfway through, my left hand got lazy. I'm out here instead of here. So, here, should be here, closer in. So it's more this, less this. Still a circle, but I need to keep it in. Also notice that as I sped up, there were places where my footwork could have been just a little better. And there are places where, yeah, no, that wasn't it. I was in balance, I completed the turn, but, alright, and that recognition, right, gives me what I need to work on, right? If I don't know, if I don't pay attention to it, how do I figure it out? How do I get better? Why didn't I? Right? What was going on that created what was going on that created the opportunity for me to be out of balance? That created where felt like I needed to step differently. What happened? Once I know that, I can go back and fix it. If I don't know it, right? Palm change 3, both sides, not too fast. So we're going to walk the circle, we're going to come around, we're going to change on the right side, and we're going to go walk the circle, and we're going to do the palm change, and we're going to walk the circle, we're going to the other side, we're going to do the same palm change 3, on the other side. Face the center of the circle, salute, feet together, stand straight, pull up through the crown of the head, toes grip just a little bit, tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth, bend the knees just a little bit, open the back, ready, not too fast, and turn, walk the circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn, open, close, turn, come around to the left, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn to the outside, come around, open, close, left, right, right comes under, and open to the right. Relax. We'll do this again. The reversing, if you will, go to the other side, left side, right side, has greater emphasis in Bagua than we have in Taiji or in our Xingyi 12 animals. The 5 elements linking form, 12 animals linking form, I should say. The 5 elements, both sides. 5 elements linking form, yeah, we can do both sides. Xingyi 12 animals, each animal has both sides, but the linking form focuses on how they're connected, not making sure that you're going to do the right side, left side. Bagua, on the other hand, excuse me, has the right side, left side built in. Okay, so we can use the pattern, in my case, the earlier heaven pattern, to walk the circle, in which case the palm changes are not to both sides. I'm going to turn one way on one change and the other way on another, because I'm turning around. So I'm going to give you the example here. I'm turning here, palm change 1, palm change 2. If I'm walking using, I'm using the earlier heaven pattern, palm change 1 is here, palm change 2 is here. Start there. All right? That use of the pattern is one method of practice. Today, walk circle, come back to where we started, start the palm change, walk the circle again the other way, start the palm change. Okay? Palm change 3, feet together, stand straight, center, salute, ready, bend the knees and turn, open, walk the circle. Palm change 3 on the right side. Step, turn to the outside, turn to the inside. Open, close, turn, and turn around, and to the left side. And close, open, close, and turn around. Open to the right. Walk the circle. Right foot closed, come around, open, turn, turn around, open left, walk the circle. Left foot front, close, come around, open, close, and turn. Right into the center, walk the circle. And close, turn, open, close, twist, close. Left side, walk the circle. Left foot front, close right. Up, and down, close, and come around. All right, stop, relax. That twist, change, turn, go this way, go that way. Part of what we do in Bagua. That's the idea. All right, so as we, and again, palm change 6, we have this turn that goes to both sides. We practiced that today in context of palm change 3, where we're introduced to it, right? The footwork through the turns, we need to pay attention to that as we sink into the legs. Okay, so a couple things that I called out today in my own footwork, right? Paying attention to where my foot is placed and how I'm moving through that turn, so that as I take the force from that turn and plant, to stop, I'm going to stop, go around the other way, right? As I take the force from that turn to plant and go back the other way, how does my footwork contribute or not to that turn and my facility with it? Now, there's a couple of places where, yeah, I could do better. That recognition makes all the difference in whether or not your practice will improve. Okay? Nobody's perfect. Nobody's going to be perfect every day. It ain't going to happen. Okay? Performance, I'm going to get up in front of 3,000 people and I'm going to do a performance. You're darn right I will have practiced, and it's going to be pretty darn near perfect. All right, but this is my daily. This is every day. I'm going to get up, I'm going to practice. That difference between knowing that, yeah, this is performance and I'm going to repeat this 40, 50, 60, 80, 100 times before I get out and do that in front of a big audience. I am. That's how I practice. Every day, what am I working on today? What do I want to improve today? What can I improve today? What do I feel like doing today? That matters. What do I feel like doing today? It makes a difference. All of that comes together, what we do. Right, so back in my mind I have this idea that, yeah, maybe sometime I'm going to do this performance thing, and I want it to be perfect. What do I have to do in my practice so that, should I want to do that, I can? What do I have to do? Knowing that, maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I just want to feel great. This makes me feel good. All this turning and the twisting and stuff. After I get done, I feel hungry. Actually, you should. It's massaging your internal organs as you turn. This is a pretty nice massage for everything in the abdomen. That includes your stomach, right? And you start, I'm stimulating the stomach here. Hey, when was the last time you ate? Yesterday. Maybe I need breakfast, right? That sense. It's a massage for the internal organs. It's a healthy practice. We can do all kinds of things with it if we pay attention. If we're trying to develop our own skill in practice, so that whatever the goal is, whatever your personal goal happens to be, that you can achieve it. Personal goal, I want to get up and do something, I just want to feel better, and this is fun. Cool. I really want to learn Bagua. I'm really interested in the internal arts, and I want to understand more about the use of Bagua and how we can build that energy, that physical and internal energy. Cool, great. Come on down. Not the same goal, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. My goal is to teach as best as I can and to improve my own skills so that as I'm documenting some of this, the clarity that I want to bring to that and my own understanding of what it is I'm doing are clear. I'm here tomorrow, Qigong class, basics and advanced class on Friday. Next week, palm change 4. We're going to move along. I hope you'll join me. Thank you.